which means it's time to reset our life once again. And we're gonna go from fall to Christmas. First step is we have to make these meals Christmas, so let's go do that. Hi guys, so I just wanted to kind of do a formal intro because I kind of did a really quick intro just there, which by the way, nails are done. This is going to be my November reset. I'm very sorry about the lighting. It is currently 7:30 at night and this is the only time I have to film this intro because I want to start on my stuff tomorrow for this video. But this video is going to be filmed over the next couple of days. It's currently Thursday. Tomorrow we'll tackle the to-do list, but today we're just doing prep. So we're going to be writing our grocery list and the meals we're going to be making this month. I'm going to be writing my to-do list, my November goals. Also, we're gonna be planning content today. We're just gonna do all things and I'm very excited. November is kind of a month that I've never appreciated before because I'm not really a big Thanksgiving person. I don't know, Thanksgiving to me has always signified busy because my jobs that I've had, the first one I had was at a kennel. I was a kennel tech, so it was very booked and busy, working a lot of hours. And then my second job was a dog groomer, and it's very busy around the holiday time. So I've never really been one to really enjoy like Thanksgiving because it's just busy. Christmas I enjoy a little more because I just love Christmas. Thanksgiving I don't really care for, but we're changing that and we're going to be making November like pre-Christmas. I'm going to be decorating for Christmas tomorrow and I'm really excited. This is probably the earliest I've ever decorated for Christmas. Usually I wait until like a week before Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving week to do it, but no, we're doing it this year. So let me get Notion set up and everything and then I will talk you through my thoughts on meal planning. That's what we're gonna do first. Okay. So I have found a Notion template that I like that can be helpful for meal planning. Usually I just kind of like put a list on my phone and off I go, but we're gonna do it different because I saw someone do it this way and I'm like, that's actually very smart. So a little bit about me is I live alone. So usually one meal lasts me for more than just like 2 days. Sometimes I can stretch it to a week just depending on what it is and of course like the ingredients, which is really helpful and saves a lot of money. I'm a person that doesn't mind eating the same thing like for like 5 days straight. Like it doesn't really bug me. I'm a creature of habit. It makes my life so much easier because nothing is worse than coming home after work, being so exhausted mentally and physically and having to cook yourself a meal. That is the one thing that I hate about being an adult. So for me, it's fine that I eat the same thing. So for our first meal, which is going to start tomorrow, I think, we're going to do an orange balsamic marinated chicken with salad and then rolls, but we're gonna sub the salad halfway through for asparagus because lettuce only keeps for a certain amount of days and then after that it's bad and I don't particularly want to run out to the grocery store in the middle of the week. So that's what we're gonna do. Now, how I do it is I write all the stuff down that I need like for the meal and then I go shop my fridge and pantry and then cross out whatever I have just to save me time. So we're gonna do that first. So I actually found this recipe for this glaze in a book. So I'll put a picture up here for y'all in case you guys want to have it too. Good morning, everybody. It is the next day. My camera died on me when I was doing my grocery stuff, so I'm very sorry. I went ahead, ordered groceries, so when those come, I'll go over it with you guys. And what else do we have to do today? Oh, we have to plan our content for November. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do that first. I already have a little idea in my head of what I want November's content to be like. With YouTube, I have decided to like take this pressure I have off myself to be like every single other content creator and put out so much content. Like when I first started YouTube, I was putting out 2 videos, sometimes 3 videos a week, and that's just not feasible. I have a full-time job, I'm very busy. So if I just get out 1 extra video a month, that's fine with me. But I made it a goal to at least do 2 Sunday videos every single month. So like every other Sunday, you guys would get a bonus video, hopefully. Weekly vlogs, I am still doing it. Of course, I love weekly vlogging. Let's plan some content. Hang on, let me get my journal. So this is my journal. This is not like a journal where it's like strictly just like write down my thoughts. This is like an everything journal. This is to-do list, grocery list, packing list, idea list, video. It's everything. Now, eventually I will get a planner. I'm gonna get the Hobonichi to kind of transfer like all of like my to-do list and all that over there and just keep this like a journal. But for now, this is like all that. So I did, I think on November 1st, kind of do an idea list, but I'm gonna redo this. Welcome back. So I have planned out the content and I'm gonna go over it. First up, like I said, weekly vlogs are always a thing. So that's already planned out. November reset, which is this video, is gonna be the first video you guys will see in November. My celeb book club. I did Rory Gilmore in September or like the first weekend of October, I think I put it up. One of those 2, I forget. And I have one coming up in December, and it's a certain celebrity that has a movie coming out in December. Can you guess who? So I'm starting on that because what I learned is having all those books for a TBR put me in a major slump, and like I did not really enjoy the process. So I want to start on it now and kind of like take my time, which bonus, because one of the books that is this person's favorite book is actually going to be a book to screen video I'm doing in December, so it kind of knocks 2 birds with 1 stone. And then we have books to screen, which was supposed to come out in October, but I didn't get around to finishing it. I just finished it today. So that is Twilight. So I read Twilight and I'm watching the movie and kind of like comparing and contrasting them. So that's gonna be your second bonus video in November. I almost said September. And then I have a book club. If you don't know, my book club is Cal's Cozy Corner. I believe it linked in the description. It's a very low-key book club. There's no live shows. Live shows make me very anxious, and I know for some people they make them anxious as well to watch because you feel the pressure of like needing to discuss, or you're too shy to discuss or anxious to discuss. I am too. When I join live shows, I am so anxious and like I feel like people won't like my thoughts. So I just took the live show away and you guys get an exclusive reading vlog. I love filming vlogs. I love editing. I love creating. So I just wanted that for your bonus content in that. And we kind of just discuss on Discord, chit chat, have a good time. That book we're reading is Powerless by Lauren Roberts. So that video will be coming out December 1st. So it gives me like a whole month to read the book and to edit and all that. So that's basically all the content for November. Now I did write out some November goals on the 1st of November, and I thought I would just kind of include them in this video. So I'm gonna read them. So I have them broken up into categories. Can you see? So first category is content. We have post 2 Sunday videos, post on Insta daily, and post on TikTok 1 time a day. get inspired to try new camera angles and new editing styles, because I'm always trying to get inspiration and how to like switch it up with editing and with filming. I really love my editing style now. I've taken a lot of inspiration from some of my favorite lifestyle vloggers. So if you want to know like how to get inspired with content and all that, I watch people and I get inspired and kind of like take stuff that they do and twist it into my own idea. And it's motivating and inspiring. Like every time I watch certain creators, I get so inspired to film and edit and to like take pictures. So, and then we have home, we have deep clean bathroom, which I did it today. So yay. I want to pick up my house 30 minutes daily. I find that when I come home from work and sit on the couch, I feel more drained than if I come home and do a quick 30-minute cleanup. I feel so much better and my mind is clearer and I just feel like less tired. So I'm going to keep on doing that. I'm doing very good. I want to carpet clean my entire house. It's been about like a month and a half since I've done it. I try to do it every month, but you know, things get busy and I don't. So I want to do that and then decorate for Christmas, which we're doing today. And then I have reading, complete my TBR. I'm allowing myself to buy one book, which I never really buy books anymore. I think October was the first month I actually bought books for myself other than book of the month. And it felt good and I was so excited to receive them. So this month I have one book that I've already pre-ordered. That doesn't count. It doesn't count. But I'm going to buy, I'm Powerless is the book I'm going to be buying. And then I have a money category, which I'm not going to really read a lot of that out. Basically, the only like one I'm going to read is Start Saving for my dog. So if you guys don't know and you don't watch my vlogs, I had a golden retriever named Ollie. And he passed away in January. And he left like a ginormous hole in my heart. And I am a dog groomer, so I'm around dogs all day long. Golden retrievers are my favorite breed in the entire world. It always has been. And I have a lot of clients who are golden retrievers that are just my absolute favorites. And I look forward to grooming them every single time they come in. And I'm not saying now I want one now because I'm not ready, but I have started the process of saving for one because dogs are really expensive, especially if you get them from a ethical, reputable breeder that does all the health testing. There's a lot of info that goes into just choosing a dog rather than just like choosing one for the sake of the breed. Like I want to research the breeder, see the parents, see the bloodlines, like all that thing, and that I think is a responsible thing to do. And of course, then you have all the initial vet costs and like the food and everything. So I want to save a bunch of money. My goal is by the time I'm 33, I want the dog. I will be 30 in January. So it gives me a lot of time. And I'm not saying I'm waiting that long, but I would love to have my goal by then. So I have a long time to save, but I want to start saving now. And I'm really excited for it because I feel like by the time that like year rolls around, I'll be more than ready to have one. And yeah, I'm really excited for this adventure, and just thinking about having one makes me excited, but also very nervous and anxious. I'll talk more about it in my weekly vlog, like when it gets closer, but anyways, those are basically my goals. Right now, we're gonna decorate for Christmas. The Christmas decor is in this closet. Please, when I open it up, ignore it. Okay, I know it's a mess. That's why we shut the doors. There it is in all its glory. Here's what we got for groceries. Can you believe this was $95? Ignore Wyatt. $95 for this. Inflation. Can we stop? Because I'm gonna be homeless. Kidding, but not. Okay. Christmas tree is up. I am going to invest in a good Christmas tree at the end of this holiday, but that viral one from Home Depot is like $700. Who? What? So we're gonna wait to do that, but let's just move on to ornaments. So we're coming to the end of this video. I know. But before we part ways, I am going to tell you the books I'm going to be reading in November. So first book that I'm going to be reading is actually my book club pick of the month of November, which is Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I follow Lauren on BookTok. I followed her like before she even started writing a book and like her whole journey, which is so cool. So I wanted to support a fellow book talker. So I'm reading her book and I've heard nothing but incredible things from people who have already read this book. So I'm really excited to read it. Next book is Iron Flame. Now, if you watch my weekly vlogs, you know me and Fourth Wing didn't get along. It was eye candy, it was a fun time, but I just didn't agree with everyone who said it. Oh my God, this is the best fantasy book I've ever read. It's so good, but there was definitely a lot of things Fourth Wing like missed for me, but that's okay. Everyone has different opinions when it comes to Fourth Wing, and you're allowed. You're literally allowed to have different opinions from your fellow book talkers, your friends. That's the beauty of this world. So I'm gonna be reading Iron Flame. I am a little nervous because of how soon it's coming out after Fourth Wing. Usually authors wait a bit to put out like a next book. And I think that's perfect because it gives the authors time to really work on that book, edit it, for the writing to grow. So I'm really nervous to see how this book's gonna go. I was hoping her writing would grow and like be better and not so young, because it reads very young to me. It reads like a 16-year-old trying to be a 30-year-old. Does that make sense? That's kind of what it reads like, and I was really hoping she would like tone it down a little bit. Next book that I'm going to be reading, I'm so excited to get back to Throne of Glass. I took a little break because I needed to get other books read. So I'm very excited to hop back into this. The next book I'm going to be reading is for that celeb book club video I talked about, and it's Call Me By Your Name, and it is a summary book. So I'm not thrilled about it, but it was the first one that came available to me from my library, so I said you will just read it. And plus it helps me eliminate some of the books I'm going to be reading in December, because December I want to read like all the Christmassy books, so I'd rather get the books out of the way now, or at least some of them, so I don't have like a huge TBR that I need to read other than Christmas books in December. And the last book I think I'm going to be reading is The Vanishing Stair by Maureen Johnson. This is the second book in the Truly Devious series. I love Truly Devious so much. It's a YA mystery. I thought it was incredible. So those are all the books I'm going to be reading in November. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you subscribe because I would love to have you here. Make sure you give this video a big old thumbs up and remember to be kind to yourself and others around you. And I will see you guys at my next video.